This is an audio recording of the story The Spider Weaver, A Legend of Kente Cloth, written by Margaret Musgrove, illustrated by Julia Cairns, and read by Serene Watts. Once, long ago, in the Ashanti village of Bonwire, in the country of Ghana, there lived two expert weavers. One weaver was called Nana Karagu, the other was called Nana Amaye. These men wove a simple cloth called Nwen and Toma, and everyone, from the king of the Ashanti people to the lowliest apprentice, swore it. Late one night, Karagu and Amaye went into the great Ashanti forest to check their traps for grass cutters, animals that they would bring home to roast. On this night, they found grass cutters in all three of their traps. The weavers were very thankful. Karagu and Amaye were returning home when Amaye stopped suddenly. The light from his lantern had fallen on an amazing sight, glowing like moonbeams against the midnight sky.
"Come, look, my friend,"
Amaye whispered to Karagu.
"I see a small miracle."
The miracle was actually a web, but never before had either of them seen such a wondrous design. Yet it had been woven with a single unbroken thread, a thread that was even finer than a strand of human hair.
"Let's bring this treasure home with us to study,"
Karagu whispered to Amaye. Amaye carefully detached the web from where it held fast to a banana tree, but as he did, the web collapsed, sticking to his fingers.
"Oh, it's ruined!"
Karagu cried.
"Now how will we ever learn to weave this beautiful design?"
Saddened, the weavers walked home. Their discovery was lost forever. When the men entered their village at dawn, Amaye's wife, Afia, came out to meet them. Afia offered them a calabash filled with cool water to drink. Neither man spoke as he ate, and for this reason, Afia could sense that something was wrong. "Please, tell me what troubles you," she said.
"It is a beautiful web.
Her husband answered sadly.
When we tried to bring it home from the forest to study, it crumpled in my hands and was ruined."
"Do you think you can find another one like it?" Afia asked quietly. Karagu was doubtful.
This web was very different, very special, and no creature ever spins the same web twice.
"Perhaps what happened was a blessing," Afia suggested gently. "Though you cannot find the same web again, perhaps you can find the same weaver." And that is what Karagu and Amaye set out to do. Early the next morning, they eagerly made their way through the bush. Past the tall silk cotton and papaya trees, they found the banana tree where they had first seen the extraordinary web. Sure enough, in front of them were the beginnings of a new masterpiece. In no time, a slender black leg emerged from the shadows and rested lightly on the silk threads. Amaye and Karagu could see the creature clearly now. The master web weaver was a lovely large yellow and black spider. As soon as they saw the spider, the men felt terrible for wrecking the magnificent web the night before. Now they could see that the web was the beautiful spider's home. Longing to take the web with them, the weavers looked at each other, but neither of them wanted to destroy the spider's home a second time. They were about to leave when the spider looked directly at them and began a weaving dance. Dip, twist, turn and glide. The spider made her way across and back over the web. She moved like a woman, dancing, regal and very graceful. The spider wove on and on into the afternoon, and the weavers stood still in admiration as they watched her. At dusk, the tired but satisfied spider completed her creation. The spider moved sideways to the edge of the web, but before disappearing into the shadows, she turned in the direction of Amaye and Karagu, and in that brief moment, the men were quite certain she smiled at them. Then, in the blink of an eye, she was gone. The beautiful spider had shown the weavers how to weave new, intricate designs. What a wonderful teacher she had been. What a wonderful gift she had given them. In time, the weavers redesigned their looms so that they could imitate the spider's weaving dance. At first, they copied her patterns in black and white thread. But soon, they dyed their threads in bright colors and developed many new patterns themselves, and they named this woven cloth Kente, Nwen, and Toma, what today is commonly called Kente cloth. Everyone in the village wanted to wear this new cloth, but at first, only the king of the Ashanti people wore it for special occasions. As times passed, others were allowed to wear the new cloth too. Soon, the two weavers were well known across Ghana, and because of the spider's generous gift, they created designs and patterns that are still worn throughout the world today. you.